What's up, guys? It's Dan here from BeAGameCharacter.com. I am finally feeling better, as the little frog in my throat might not have indicated, but I'm finally feeling better. Unfortunately, I spent all of today shoveling, which, while it was a great workout, I'm kind of toast, physically speaking, which is okay. Um, so today we're going to have a talkie-talkie video, and the talkie-talkie video is about the idea of progressive improvement. So here's what I do. I make lots of workouts. I make workouts on my website for people to follow so they can get in shape like their favorite video games, superhero, anime, what have you characters. But very frequently I get asked questions like, can I get a wide back with just this exercise? Can I bulk up using this workout routine? Can I lean out following this program? Is it possible to do this workout and look like this character, or what do I need to do? And well, I can answer those questions individually, and the answer is usually something along the lines of yes, if you eat properly, yes, if you make the right lifestyle decisions, or just no, you are not going to bulk up using a high repetition body weight workout, at least not significantly. Um, while those answers are usually the case, the bigger, wider answer is it's a good starting point. This is the thing. All workout programs are starting points. Ask anybody who's been lifting weights or doing body weight programs or doing whatever for any period of time. They are not on the workout program they started with. If they've been, ask anybody that's been doing it for a couple of years, they're not on the workout program they started with. They, and that's okay. As you work out more, as you get more into the fitness mindset, as you get more into the community and more into, you learn more, you progress more naturally. And that's kind of what you need to do, and that's kind of what happens on its own anyway. The longer you do something, the more you investigate it, the better you get at it. I mean, working out and getting in shape and bodybuilding or strength training or, acrobatics training, all these things, they're all skills. Getting in shape and living healthy is a skill. And when you start on a skill and you do the skill more and more and more, you get better at it. So, for example, the question, can I get a wide back using just weighted pull-ups? The answer is yes, you can, depending on your genetics and your diet, you can. But here's the thing. If you start on a workout that has just weighted pull-ups and you do that workout for 6 months or a year or whatever, you're going to hit a point where you're going to go, well, what can I do a little differently? You're going to get either bored with the routine, or you're going to want to see slightly different results or whatever. And you're going to be, what can I do differently? What if I go to narrow grip chin-ups instead of wide grip pull-ups? How does that affect things? What sort of cues can I use for my muscles to better emphasize my back? Can I switch my grip to a hammer grip and hit things differently? Maybe weighted isn't the way to go. Maybe I'm going to add on, oh, look, here's a new back exercise. I'll try these dumbbell rows, or, oh, here's something interesting to try. I can give bent over barbell rows a shot, or, ring rows sound cool. I just picked up these rings for my birthday, I can try adding some rows in, That's something that happens naturally. The most important thing by far is to start. So many people are like, there are serial commenters. You can tell they're the people that are they're the almost theirs. They're the entrepreneurs of the fitness world. They are the pre-contemplative state personified. They're these people that come to me and they're like, "Can I do this workout and get this body?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, kind of. You might need to throw in some of this in there too." Okay, well, can I do this workout and get this body? Well, yes. And they continually ask me, about workouts they can do to get certain body types. And, then eventually, after enough times them ask me, I ask them, well, what workout are you doing right now? And more often than not, they're like, well, I'm doing a little of this and a little of that, and I haven't really started yet. And it's like, okay, well, the most important thing is to start and have a regular workout regimen. And then once you do that, you're going to find that you naturally progress. You're going to naturally start to learn about more exercise options available to you. You are naturally going to expand your fitness equipment options over time. I mean, when I started, I was doing just bodyweight stuff. I didn't even have a pull-up bar when I started. Like, I was just doing push-ups and sit-ups and bodyweight squats and stuff like that. Like, I legit didn't even have a pull-up bar. Pull-up bar was the first piece of fitness equipment that I got, and and I actually went halvesies on it with my brother. It was $20. We both put $10 in to get the pull-up bar. So, like, you're going, and now at this point, I mean, I've got like a full weight set and power rack and dumbbells and resistance bands and an ab wheel and, you know, a crash pad and mats and, like, obviously the pull-up bar still, rings and rock rings and a 3D fitness trainer and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So there's a natural progression that happens. But none of it happens if you don't start. If you don't start building a habit, if you don't start progressing on your own naturally, if you don't start a routine, and that needs to be a routine, as in this is something that you've done, you know, 5 days a week for 6 months, that's when you will start to see any kind of progress, regardless of what workout program you're doing. And spoiler alert, if your goal is to build up a particular muscle group and you pick the perfect workout for that muscle group, you're still not going to see results for the first like 3 to 6 months probably. I mean, you'll see some stuff, but you're not going to get significant mass that quickly. And I mean, unless you're lifting weights and eating crap loads of protein, and you have really good genetics, and you just hit everything right. But you're not going to hit everything right the first try, or the second try, or the third try. So the most important thing is to start and get a habit and a routine, and do the same thing. Do the same thing. So many people switch workouts. Like, they'll start with one workout, and then 2 weeks later they switch to a completely different workout program. And then 2 weeks after that, they'll go to another program. And then after another 2 weeks, maybe I'll go back to the first one for a little bit. You need to pick something, and you need to stick with it, preferably something good. My programs are good, but there are other programs out there. Pick something good, and then stick with it for at least 6 months. Seriously. Pick something, stick with it for 6 months. Don't touch it, don't change it. Do it exactly as prescribed. Just follow it for 6 months and then maybe think about modifying things, because seriously, like, that's the kind of commitment that you need, and that's the part that you get to where you will all of a sudden have, you know, a spontaneous generation of a new idea. Oh, I saw this cool exercise. Oh, I picked up this piece of fitness equipment. Oh, my family has noticed that I'm working out a lot, and they've offered to help sponsor a gym membership for me. I mean, like, that's happened before. I've had people reach out to me and say my parents noticed I was getting in shape, and they were so happy with how I was doing that they said, would you like a gym membership for your birthday? And they gave me a gym membership for a year. So these things all happen naturally, but they only happen once you actually start. So you have to start, and you have to stick with it, and then you will progress naturally over time. You will evolve, you will learn more, you will adapt, and you will reach new levels of fitness, but it only happens if you actually start. So start, build that habit, follow a program. If it's not the perfect program for your final goals, you can change it 6 months from now. You are living a long life, and you're not going to see major, significant differences between different programs in the first 3 to 6 months of it anyway. So pick something, stick with it, and just go. Like, seriously. I think maybe I might be making this video partially just so I can have a video to point people to. Like, for now on, every time they ask me, you know, how do I get this, how do I get that, how do I get this, how do I get that? Because for the most part, this is what they need to hear. So, thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.